It should become available in Western countries soon.
Hello, humans, and welcome. I'm Rock99, and I'm back for you with my Blackrock Shooter franchise review. Kept you waiting, huh? I know. It took me way too long to release this part. But I was really waiting for this game's global release. Then I just gave up on the idea that that could ever happen, and then started playing the game in Japanese. Just to receive a few weeks later the update that the servers will close this March. In any case, let's start already. Blackrock Shooter Fragment is a mobile game developed by G2 Studios and published by Good Smile Company. It was released in Japan on November 2022, and it is a real-time strategy game where the main goal is to clear the stage from the waves of enemies. The best way to do so is to create an effective so-called kill zone, resulting in the combination of vanguard and rearguard. You can control 6 characters at a time, and one of them can be a character borrowed from other users. Outside the battlefield, you have everything you need to organize your teams, your equipment, and to level up your characters. Characters and equipment are obtained by a gacha system, so basically it's not that different from the other games of the same genre. So, once I managed to get familiar with the mechanics and the gameplay, I have to say that I really enjoyed playing this game. You have so many options to customize your teams, and even if you don't really know what to do at the beginning, there are designed buttons that arrange everything for you in the most effective way, according to what you have at the moment. And at the beginning, this helped me a lot. Also because the characters are divided in different classes and you have to choose the most appropriate weapon for each of them. But to make it simple, I'll just say that they're basically divided in the vanguard and rearguard, meaning that the characters can have longer range weapons and attacks or shorter range weapons and attacks. There are also mid-range, but details. There is the possibility to go auto with the battles too, and here you can choose if you want your units either move or use their abilities automatically, or you can just go full auto and watch your cute little chibis fight. However, don't think you can clear all the stages with the auto options. Indeed, one thing that I learned and that I really appreciated is that sometimes your units will not apply the best strategy, especially when you have to fight the bosses in the story mode. That could have been too easy for me. Now, about the story. It is true that I studied Japanese, but I still have some trouble reading the kanjis, and honestly, the fact that the dialogues have no voice acting at all really gave me an hard time. Only the intro had a semi-animated cutscene with voice acting, and it was followed by the game's host, which is so cool. Anyway, despite I personally liked it, the concept of the story is not original at all, nor for the game genre, nor for a media featuring Blackrock Shooter. Once again, we are in a post-apocalyptic world, where an AI, this time called the Innocent Cloud, went crazy, turned against humanity and took control of everything. But in addition, it also spread a virus that affected the majority of the population, and sent killer robots called Ex Mata against the survivors. So the remaining humans, in order to fight back, created these special units of android soldiers shaped in young girls and women, of course, and with features of animals and mythological creatures to be told apart from humans. These special soldiers are called the synthetics. To be honest now, when I first read this explanation, I immediately thought, what kind of animal is Blackrock Shooter supposed to be then? And I started seriously worrying about this game being just a clickbait for nostalgic Blackrock Shooter fans like me, but I had to take a step back. She is indeed presented to you as an Innocent Cloud ultimate weapon, with the ability to fire bullets from her special cannon that can break space and time. However, she is not the only one capable to do that, and during the story you meet other characters with the same ability. Because of my limited Japanese, I can't really tell you everything in detail, also because I've been stuck on a boss fight for a week or two by now. But long story short, in this story, you, the player, are the captain of these units of synthetics, and with them you travel across space and time looking for this fragment that will explain the mystery behind the BRS project. That was probably the origin of these characters with these special weapons and powers. In general, I think the story is very interesting. It also has gags and jokes that make you crack a smile. However, aside from the not so original background, the other thing that is not original at all is Blackrock Shooter herself. Here she is called Irishka, but as usual she has amnesia, she is the ultimate weapon, and she has the same personality and set of emotions of a table. so she's not that different from her other counterparts from previous media. Only her outfit changed a little, but at least she has her long black jacket back. Oh, and about the character design, I found comments saying that it wasn't appealing at all, but I actually liked it a lot. Just as I liked the artwork in general, I also loved that they included the redesign of the older characters, like Deadmaster, Chariot, there's even Silent Glove. Some say that they were waiting for Black Gold Soul redesign, but I kinda think that Black Gold Soul here is this character. Some characters can also have more than an outfit and a design, and I have to say that this new version of Black Rock Shooter with this gothic style is so beautiful. If they don't make a figure for this one, I won't be able to sleep at night. But in any case, if the game is so enjoyable, then why is it closing their server already? Well, I read comments of users saying that it has been because of the marketing that the game wasn't successful. And indeed, I found out about Fragment purely by chance 2 years ago. But I personally believe that it was because, on a side, they probably overestimated Black Rock Shooter's current popularity in Japan, and on the other side, the game really lacks of originality. Yes, it is enjoyable and I really like it. But it's also true that there are established and more popular games of the same genre and with very similar if not identical features and stories. As I went through the intro, I couldn't help but think about how similar it is to Girls Frontline. And indeed, the Girls Frontline has been around since 2016. Another more recent game I can think about now is Nike, which is also very popular at the moment. So for Fragment to stand out couldn't have been an easy task from the beginning. Maybe if only they actually released it globally, it could have standed a chance, but I guess it's too late for that now. And I'm so sad about it. But anyway, like I said, even if I couldn't finish it, I was really enjoying it. I really liked the gameplay with all the words, the scenarios, and I really liked that there are so many characters. There are rumors that say that even if they will close the server, they will probably release an offline version to allow the players to experience the story. And more rumors say that it will also be released globally this time. But considering how it has been for previous media in this franchise, I wouldn't be so sure about it. I would love it to be like this, but I don't really hope for it. In any case, if you're a fan who was waiting for the global release, I suggest you give it a try in these last days in which it's available. Even if you don't really know Japanese, just arrange everything with auto buttons and cheer for the chibis as they fight. They're adorable. So at this point, I can just thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments what you think. If you agree or disagree with what I said, or if there's something in particular you'd like to mention. For more content, you can come see my streams on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, and follow me on other socials. You find all the links in the description. Thank you again, and see you soon. Bye!